Oh, Isa, I feel as though you've just woken up and you're experiencing sciatica. But don't worry, guys. Today, I'm here to share with you a routine specifically designed for dealing with sciatica problems while in bed. In about 90% of cases, sciatica problems are caused by a herniated disc. So let me tell you how a combination of heat therapy and targeted exercises can help you improve your condition and get out of bed more comfortably. Let's get started by quickly discussing the issue from a sideways perspective. Listen up, everyone. Let's talk about hernias. Vertebra, okay, disc, which gets us bad, it gets angry. And the nerve root, many of you ask me why my leg hurts. The nerve root goes down here. Once we experience pain that originates in the lower back and extends all the way down the leg, including the foot, we can identify the problem at hand. To alleviate this discomfort, we can adopt the following routine. Firstly, upon waking up, we should lie on our backs and utilize a heat patch that I particularly favor. By doing this, we can enhance flexibility in the lumbar area and provide warmth, which target the source of the pain, such as the disc and nerve causing the sciatica. Applying the patch will generate heat, which is why I find it beneficial. The best part is you can wear it for up to 8 hours, ensuring a constant supply of heat even during exercises. So let's lie down on our side and proceed accordingly. That's it. All right, time to tidy things up. Pow! This amazing cleaner, folks, you already know. Heating patch. You're on the cozy bed. We're gonna lift just a tad, adjust in the designated area. Got it? It's crucial for this to have direct contact with the skin. We'll customize it to fit the affected zone, in this case, the lower back. Now, let's lie down on our back. That's it. And this comes with Velcro, which is a wonder because once you pull it apart, please ensure just a moderate level of tension is applied without going overboard, all right? Keep in mind that this device is not a patch or a girdle. The sole purpose is to create a slight amount of pressure while in contact with the skin. It already allows for up to 40 degrees of movement for a duration of 8 hours. Consequently, we can begin our sciatica exercises immediately upon waking up. What I like most about this heat patch is that it releases a constant heat at 40 degrees for 8 hours. Thanks to the application of heat, we are able to enhance flexibility, decrease muscle and tissue tension, as well as provide relief from pain in muscles and joints. First exercise we are going to do after applying the heat patch that is already releasing that heat. We are going to bring the knee to the shoulder, left to the left, and the right to the right, gently, slowly. We are going to perform this exercise for at least 3 minutes. With this, we are giving an indirect mobility to the lumbar, a direct mobility to the knee and to the hip that is going to begin to make us flexible. Remember, we just woke up and we have a sudden pain from sciatica. We are very uncomfortable. So, the way to wake up, the way to start flexing the tissue is this exercise. A knee flexion exercise towards the chest that will start to give us an indirect mobility to the lumbar that is going to be great for us. 3 minutes. Second exercise, let's give direct mobility to our lower back. It was indirect before. We're going to flex our legs, always comfortably, always without pain, guys. And now we're going to run the train under the tunnel. Here you see the train, and now the opposite, crush my hand. Very good. Pass the train under the tunnel. Crush the hand. That's it. Anteversion, retroversion, keep going. With this, we're giving flexion extension mobility to the lumbars without being extreme in movement, but we're starting to contract the musculature and we're starting to oxygenate the area, okay? That's going to be very good for us to be able to do the exercise that we have. We are going to do this exercise for 5 minutes. I think it's more 3 than 5, but remember, pass the train. You. Crush my hand. That's perfect. You can put one hand in front and the other one behind, playing the game of pass the train, crush my hand, and you go along with each other in case you are not very clear about the movement. But well, you see here and there without lifting the buttocks or the buttocks. 3. Guys, we are going to do a position now to migrate the disc. We are going to turn around. We are going to do the cobra position. We are going to turn around slowly. Simpler position, supporting forearms. We are going to put the elbow in the projection of the shoulder, and we are going to make an extension, making the disc that is giving us this problem migrate forward by the extension of the spine. This must be maintained for 5 minutes. That this position is tremendously simple. We can support the arms at this height. And look, we have raised and identified the iliac spine and the iliac crest. The iliac spine is visibly in front of us, indicating the location of the pelvis on the stretcher. In order to minimize unnecessary movement, we will utilize a small technique. We will try to bring our hands slightly forward until we achieve complete contact. This exercise focuses on extension and aims to shift and readjust our discs forward, preventing any potential contact with the nerve root and alleviating any existing hernia. It is recommended to perform this exercise for at least 5 minutes, but you can extend the duration if desired. Keep in mind though to minimize strain on your shoulders, as this is crucial. Before getting out of bed while dealing with this condition, I suggest performing an exercise called neurodynamics. Begin by flexing your leg and placing your hands behind it. Gradually lift your leg and stretch it until you feel a slight radiating sensation down your leg. Once you achieve this position, flex your head and accompany it with the movement of your foot. Perform a flexion movement with your foot while keeping it plantar. Dorsal flexion. Flexion plantar, dorsal flexion. Is it understood? What we are going to do here is generate a movement of agreement called neurodynamics. This movement will engage the entire nerve area, and we should maintain this position for approximately 5 to 10 minutes. Right? It's worth mentioning that this position is incredibly comfortable since you'll be in bed. I would suggest that you might not be experiencing any pain. In the event of significant pain, we would slightly decrease the height of the leg, grip it from a slightly lower position, and continue with the exercise. Please keep in mind to the rear and towards the front. In the morning, you can start with the neurodynamic exercise. It's a popular exercise to do when you wake up in bed. To begin, bring your knees up towards your shoulder. This will be our first exercise, and we'll do it for 3 minutes. Once you're up and feeling energized, we'll move on to the next exercise. For this one, we'll bend our legs and make a chew sound as we imagine a train passing by. As the train goes down, we'll lower our legs, and as it goes up, we'll raise our legs. It's important to maintain the position of our hips on the stretcher throughout this exercise. After that, we'll move on to anteversion and retroversion. We'll turn around and get into the cobra position. You can choose to support your arms with your forearms or extend them up, but remember to keep your hips connected to the stretcher. Lastly, we'll focus on neurodynamics, which is we take the leg to flexion and we move. Plantar flexion, dorsal flexion, accompanying with the neck. If you have been left wanting to know more Asian exercises, I leave you a playlist where we have a lot of videos and a lot of exercises that will help you. I hope you like the content. As we always say, until healing and beyond. Bye-bye.